All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Mike DeBerardinis. I'm the managing director for the city of Philadelphia. And the mayor was supposed to be here with us today, but unfortunately, a police officer was shot overnight and is at Temple Hospital right now. He's in serious condition, but he's expected to get well and recuperate. But he is there at the hospital and could not be with us here today. But he sends his congratulations to Heitzman, to Councilman Squilla, and to all the folks involved in Rebuild. I personally want to thank our friend Councilman Squilla for having us here in his district today. Mark is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the most responsive and respectful councilmen relative to his district and how he reaches out and responds quickly to all interest in his district, and it's wonderful to be here with him today. It's also here with rec staff, the district manager Tom Dignam's here, and Jackie, I'm not sure I can say her name right, Dwayne. Sorry, Jackie, it's good to be here at your center. Across Philadelphia, rec centers, libraries, and playgrounds like Heitzman are important facilities in the life of a community, even though, as you can see here, sometimes they're not in the best shape as we would like them to be, and some of the play equipment, I think, hasn't been here for a decade. So, but even with those issues, whether it's a heater that doesn't work or a roof that leaks frequently or play equipment that needs to be replaced or a ball field that needs to be sodded, these are places where the community comes together, where children learn to play, they connect with adults, and families can have fun at your swimming pool or at a game, at an organized sporting event. And when I was Recreation Commissioner, which was for a long time, for almost 15 years, I never dreamt that we would be here today with the reality of a $500 million investment in parks, recreation centers, playgrounds, and libraries across Philadelphia. Yeah, thank you. And just a few weeks ago, the state Supreme Court ruled in our favor, and now Rebuild is not a dream. It's not someone's aspiration, but it will be and is becoming a reality. And we're going to start here at Heitzman. You'll hear more about that from Councilman Squilla. So today we're all here together, folks in the neighborhood, nonprofits, and folks who run sports programs, advisory council, staff, and community residents, to hear about the promise of Rebuild, but in real clear terms. The promise of this investment in real clear terms. And we will not do this without you. This process will be connected to the folks we serve. You will guide and instruct us and help us figure out what are the best investments here and how they best support your community. And here to tell you more about that is your Councilman Mark Squilla. Mark.
Thanks, Mike, and I want to say what a pleasure it is to be here today. This is exciting for me and exciting for the city of Philadelphia, being the one of the first to be announced, but the first to be announced after the Supreme Court ruling in favor of the beverage tax that enables these projects to happen. But the projects don't happen without your involvement. As you heard Mike DeBerardinis say, it's really important to engage the community, and what we'll be doing in this process, you'll hear a little later, is to reach out to the community. And I want to thank the community for being a part of this. And it's important, especially Harrogate Civic Association, who first brought it to our attention, Shannon and the team over there. We really appreciate your help, Myra and Reverend Harris, all the people who get involved in the community too, because with your input is what's going to drive the rebuild of this playground. You know, we have great partners in and around the community. We'll be picking somebody to manage this project, and hopefully somebody from the community. It's really important to have that touch and that feel of what you want in your playground. And it's great to see the young folks here today, because you guys are the reason why we're doing this. You guys that are here today in this camp are here because of what Heitzman is, but not only what it is, but what it could be. It's going to be a great facility for your maybe not next summer, but maybe the summers after that, where you have the opportunity to see a brand new facility here with new play equipment, new field, new courts, and new improvements to the building. It's also important to realize that when we partner, the city partners with the community, nothing but the best is going to come out of Heitzman. Heitzman, as you can see, has been neglected for a long time. There's a lot of equipment here that has been here for many, many years that has maybe been touched up and tweaked and fixed, patched here and there. Well, that's no longer going to be the case in Heitzman. Right now, we're going to have a total rebuild of Heitzman Playground with your input, with the input of the community, all the stakeholders that really want to tell us what they think their playground should look like and how we as a city can partner with you to make that happen. And today, we're here to also introduce, Mike, who we're introducing? Tina? I'd like to just show how the partner relationship is going to start. And we're going to bring Keena Phillips to come up to the stage to give you the community perspective on rebuild. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Keena Phillips. I have worked at this center for many years, probably about a dozen. So I have seen the community have its changes, its ups and downs, but this center has been here for our children. It's been a safe place for them to come and just hang out, and if they have anything to get off their chest, you know, they can come and talk and just convene with each other. So I am very excited that they're getting a rebuild and a new place to come, and to have generation after generation come here and be safe and to partake in a playground and be part of the community is something that, again, I'm excited about, and I can't wait until next summer, summer after next, because this thing is going to be absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much to the city. Thank you so much, Parks and Recreation, and thank you for choosing us first.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Aparna Talentino, and I serve as the Deputy Commissioner at Parks and Recreation. I oversee capital infrastructure and natural lands management. And I've been doing this for a few years, and for the past several years, I've been going around Philadelphia and visiting our sites. And I have to say, I'm really amazed at the quality of the programming we're able to offer, the summer camps, the after-school programs, and it's done by great rec leaders like Jackie Duane, who's supported by great district managers like Tom Dignam, our regional managers, Anthony Bacchicchio, who's here today, our caretakers who have to deal with a lot, Dan Schisler, who currently works at Heitzman. So I'd just like you all to give them a round of applause for all their hard work. And thank you. And as the Managing Director, Michael DiBerardinis, and Councilman Squilla said, you know, this place has been lacking investment for a long time. Our skilled trades, our operations staff do what they can with what they have. You know, the needs far exceed the resources, but today I'm happy to say that that will not be the case much longer for Heitzman. Today, I'm so happy to be here to celebrate the ruling by the Supreme Court, which upheld the Philadelphia beverage tax, which, as Mike said, you know, will allow for $500 million of investment in all our facilities. So facilities like Heitzman and others across the city will become amazing, wonderful spaces. Our goal is to make them fun, make them safe, give every Philadelphian an opportunity to enjoy that. These renovations will not just change the physical infrastructure, not just the appearance, not just the, you know, the functionality of them, but they will change the lives of those who use them, and I'm really happy to be a part of that. None of this is possible without leadership, you know, at the highest levels, without deep commitments. Unfortunately, our mayor couldn't join us today, but he has been a persistent advocate for this since the beginning of his term, and we thank him. I'd like to personally thank Mike DiBerardinis, our managing director, who's very familiar with this world and realizes the value of parks, playgrounds, and rec centers for every Philadelphian. So Please give him another round of applause. Our wonderful councilman who supports all things Parks and Rec. I'd like to thank Kenya Phillips for her words. Nicole Westerman, who is the Executive Director of Rebuild, as well as her team who's here today, Kira Strong and David Gould. It's been a long road, but I know they're happy to be at this point and excited to get started on these projects. And last but not least, and perhaps the most important, I'd like to thank all of you. Because without the volunteer support, without the community support, centers like this couldn't do what they do. And we look forward to pushing these projects ahead with your support, with your partnership. This won't be designed for you, it will be designed with you. So thank you very much for coming out today. Oh, I'm sorry. And now Nicole Westerman, Executive Director of Rebuild.
Thank you, Aparna. So you guys are in the sun, I'm in the shade, so I will try to keep it brief. I do have to thank Councilman Squilla again for hosting us today. He's been an incredible partner, an advocate for Rebuild. We're very grateful for your leadership, Councilman. I also have to echo Aparna and give a special thank you to our Managing Director, Mike DeBerardinis, and to Mayor Kenny. Mike is the first person to dream up Rebuild, and he has given us an incredible vision for what this program can be. And Mayor Kenny, who at his core understands how important these investments are for neighborhoods, he has made Rebuild one of his administration's key priorities, and has been committed to making it a reality ever since he came into office. Both Mayor Kenny and Mike DeBerardinis have been staunch advocates for making sure that when we do invest in neighborhoods, that we're going to do it in the right way. So for Rebuild, that means that when we come and announce a project, that we are going to be working with all of you, community members, to understand how the improvements will match your vision for this place. It also means that we have an unwavering commitment to diversity and inclusion by ensuring that diverse businesses and diverse people have the opportunities to work on Rebuild projects. So now that the beverage tax has been upheld by the court, we are finally able to really launch Rebuild in full. So that means not only will we be able to launch projects in more neighborhoods like Heitzman, but we'll also begin to be investing in small businesses and help them make good on those opportunities and help more Philadelphians access careers in the construction industry. So over the next few months, my office is going to be, we're going to be building capacity to make sure that we can work in a lot more neighborhoods once we have bonds issued for Rebuild later this year. So we are so excited that Rebuild is finally a full reality. We're looking forward to embarking on this journey with you and with other Philadelphians. So thank you for coming out in the heat. Have a really great day.
Just want to thank everybody for coming out today, and just to let you know that, you guys down here, the young guys, it's going to be your playground and your park. So you guys are the ones that are really going to be able to enjoy it the most, but also we want your input. We want you to think about what would you like to see here in the playground at Heitzman. What would you like to see? The jungle gym. All right, we'll have to put that on one of our list of things that we want to put in Heitzman. And part of this engagement is going to happen in meetings. So it'd be great, parents, whoever's going to be involved in these meetings, to bring the children with you and get their ideas. As you see, we have great community leaders here. We mentioned Harrogate Impact Services, and knowing that, what would you like to see? Monkey bars. That's my favorite. So maybe we could do that as the end of summer camp project. We could get a list of ideas from the young ones to see what they would like to see. I think it'd be a great idea. Well, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great time. And again, thank you for coming out, and looking forward to rebuilding Heitzman. Congratulations.